Hey everybody, we're here at the Stonehouse Loop Trail. So we're halfway point, we're actually at the stone house. The leaves are changing and a lot of them fell overnight. We had, I guess, a little bit of rain and wind. So we're just gonna do some yoga. Join me. Let's start today in Virasana or hero's pose with both legs folded beneath the body, hands at heart center. Start by setting your intention here and tuning in with your breath. On an inhalation, interlace the fingers and stretch your arms above your head. Exhale, rounding the upper spine, bring your hands about heart level, keeping your arms straight. Tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale again, stretch your arms up, look up. Exhale, rounding in the upper back, chin to chest. One more time, inhale. And then exhale and come onto your hands and your knees. Breathing in, drop the belly forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, dropping the belly forward, lift the eyes. Exhale, rounding your back, navel to spine. Inhale, drop the belly, tuck your toes under, and exhale into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to stretch out the backs of your legs, bending one knee and straightening the opposite leg. Take a deep breath in, stretch one leg up into the sky. As you exhale, step your right foot in front and come all the way into a high lunge. Engage your core for stability. Hands together at heart center, turn to the right, take the left elbow on top the knee, twisting from the belly. Breathing in to come back to center, and then adding a side bend, lightly hold your left hand with your right and guide your arm over to the right side. Breathe in, come back to center, and exhale, straightening that front leg. Inhale, coming into lunge. Exhale, sitting the hips back. Breathing in and breathing out. And take a breath in child's pose. And let's move to the second side. From down dog, lift your left leg. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Step the left foot in front and take a deep breath to come all the way up into a high lunge. Engage your core. Take the right elbow across to the left knee, coming into prayer twist, second side. Keep the spine long. Take a breath to come back to center and then adding in that lateral stretch. So guiding the right arm over to the left side. And then come back to center, framing the foot with both hands. Straighten the front knee. Exhale, sitting the hips back in space. Inhale to bring the hips forward. Coming back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, come down through plank pose as you exhale, and we'll move through cobra pose and back into child's pose. Knees can be wider than the hips. Adding in dolphin pose, coming onto your forearms. You might lift one leg, or even take a few playful kicks into a possible forearm stand or scorpion pose. Beautiful work. Bring the knees back down, sit your hips back, take another breath or two here in child's pose. And we're going to come back into downward facing dog. Look forward to the front of the mat, take a hop or step, and then exhale, sitting into squat. Moving your way through forward fold. Take a deep breath there. Exhale. And an inhale to come all the way up to standing. Reach both arms overhead. Exhale to heart center. Inhale again, sitting into chair pose. Exhale, folding forward. Take a deep breath, lift your heart halfway, and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot stepping forward for warrior two pose, Virabhadrasana B. Right knee aiming over the pinky toe side of the foot. Take a deep breath in, reverse your warrior, and then exhale into extended side angle. Right elbow along the knee, and reaching through the left arm. Take a deep breath, come back up, reverse your warrior, and then exhale to frame the foot, moving through that lunge pose into your downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your knees down, then your heart. Exhale, and breathe into cobra pose. Or you could take this variation of locust. Align the chin with the sternum, maintain the breath. Move back to down dog when you're ready. Lift your left foot high. Exhale into warrior two, come all the way up. Reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale into extended side angle. Left elbow can stay propped on the knee, or you might take the hand to the earth, or even move deeper into a bind. Remember, it's your practice. Be mindful of your body. Take a breath to come back up. Reverse your warrior one more time, and then as you exhale, frame the left foot. Step your foot back, down facing dog. Or you can move through a vinyasa one more time. Breathe into cobra or upward dog. Beautiful. And then exhale, we're going to take Dhanurasana here. Reach back. The knees are about hip distance apart. Kick the feet into the hands to lift the chest. And exhale to move back to the earth. Place your forehead on your forearms and drop your weight into Mother Earth. You can bend your knees and windshield with the wiper the feet back and forth a few times if you like. And then let's take the hands under the shoulders, lift your heart. Beautiful, and sit back into a wide-legged child's pose. Drop your heart to the earth. And then when you are ready, we're going to come back onto the hands and knees and move into camel pose, Ustrasana. So with the hands at the lower back, maintain the hips directly above the knees. The hands can reach down to the ankles, the heels. Keep lifting the heart and the sides of the body out of the waist. Coming back up, place your hands at the small of the back and sit back in hero's pose. One more time. Measuring the distance between the inner knees, 2 fist widths. Come to standing on the knees, place your hands in your low back. Take a deep breath, draw the elbows towards the center line, and then start to reach back. Don't forget to breathe. And coming out slowly and mindfully, sit your hips on your heels. You may take a few breaths here, and then we're going to move back into child's pose. Okay, go ahead and come back up and transition yourself onto your back. You may take your knees side to side a couple of times. Little windshield wiper movement. Notice the weight of the body on the earth. You could hug one knee into your body and circle that ankle. And then drop that foot. Bring the opposite knee in and circle your ankle. Good. Take a nice big stretch above your head and then place your elbows along the sides of your waist. We're going to come into bridge pose. Take a deep breath in, anchor through the feet, and lift the hips. As you exhale, drop the hips to the earth. Cross your right ankle over the left knee, and we're going to add in a little pigeon pose here. Go ahead and bring your left foot to the earth, and then let's take that right foot over to the left into a nice little twist. Deep breath here. And you can lift both feet. Take the feet about hip distance apart again. We're going to take one more bridge pose here. Lift the hips. Anchor through your arms. And just notice the space at the throat between the heart and the chin. When you come back down, cross the left foot over the right. And you can rock side to side before taking the twist. You might take both arms open. When you're ready to come out of the twist, you can bring your feet about hip distance. Again, one more time, bridge pose. Or if you'd like more, we'll take the hands next to the ears and pop all the way up into wheel pose. Try to maintain your breath here. And when you are ready to come down out of your pose, take lots of time, one vertebrae at a time, landing on the earth, and maybe collecting your legs into the body. You could rock a little bit side to side. I'm going to end our practice today with a twist, taking the legs to one side. Feel the earth beneath the body, and notice the breath. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Thank you so much for joining me today on your yoga mat. Slowly come up to a seat. I hope you have a beautiful day, guys. The light in me honors that same beautiful, divine light in each of you. It's the same light. Namaste. Okay, let's go.